How to stop drawing boring eyes? I will try and answer this question as simple and as fast as possible. So let's begin. Step 1. Start using art references. And I don't mean any references, but I really mean art references. Use art of other artists as inspiration together with real life references, like in a 50-50 ratio. This way, you will both know how this real body, real face works, how does the anatomy look like, but also when you take inspiration from real art, you will find a lot of really easy ways to draw something and make it look good, even though it's not necessarily really realistic. So that's a really important step. Step 2 is every shape can be an eye. Every shape can be an eye. Some a little bit prettier than others, but they all can. Try doing the same thing as me, yourself. It is not supposed to serve as a way to find your eye style, but to wake up your imagination and learn what works and what doesn't. So just make some shapes, draw eyes out of them, and you'll see how creative you can become with this little practice. You just kind of stretch your brain imagination like this. So yeah. Step 3. Think about every part of a real eye. Like, try to imagine how does it really look like. You can also just look at the picture, but you need to understand how an eye works. This way you can also play with its anatomy a little bit better, because artists, what they do to make an eye look stylized but also still good and interesting, they take a real life eye, of course, and they think about what can be mixed and what is better to stay pretty realistic. And when you are drawing your stylized eye and want to make it interesting, you need to think really about every detail. Although it's also good just let it go, but letting it go is a way to experiment and later find out what really works and what doesn't. So even if you are leaving something out, just like, for example, the wrinkle under the eye, if you leave that out, it has to be on purpose because you have thought about it, you know? Like, I am leaving it out pretty often because I don't need it, you know? And you will come to the same conclusion about a lot of things if you just give it some time and think about it, you know? Just be a philosophical artist, and then you'll find out. Big part of drawing is also thinking. Remember. Let's look at this video of Milky Arts. It is an animation of an eye closing, and what you see is there is like 1/4 of an eye missing. So, of course, that impacts the way that it closes, which is not really looking good. Which is an example of stylization choice that is not really well thought of. And here you can see a drawing of Veng's Bess. She left out the corners of an eye, but in this situation I feel like it's working really well because it makes the eyes look even more foxy and just looks cool. So that is an example of a good choice of art stylization. Step 4. Compare. Compare your eye drawing to the other artist's eye drawings and to your own eye drawings. That way you can find some things that you want to change but wouldn't know that you wanted to change them if you didn't compare those drawings with your drawing, because it's just easier to see the mistakes if you compare and see what works and why didn't it work for you. And if you don't do it, you know this feeling. You'll just be frustrated that you just don't like how your drawing looks like, and you don't know why. And it's like the most frustrating part of being an artist, even more frustrating than people wanting free art from you, at least for me. Step 6, choose the colors wisely. Experiment with different situation, hue and contrast. Again, look at other artists' work and see what is the color combination that they use for their eyes. If you take example from other artists' eye drawings, you can just take something that you like and use them in your drawing. It's not stealing. It's completely okay to do that. We all learn from each other, and I'm sure that your favorite artists, just like me, if I'm one of your favorite artists, all learn from other artists, you know. So you can do it. You can do whatever. For example, what I do when it comes to colors is I use bluish tint, just like you see on this video. It's kind of bluish. The eyeball is bluish because the skin around the eyeball, at least that's my explanation for this, is warm, so it stands out more and just looks prettier and more fresh, kind of. I just really like the effect. So I tried it and I kept it because I liked it. So that's basically how you should do it too. And other thing that I do is taking a little bit more saturated color of the iris. For example, in this example, it's like orange, and a little bit darker, and I use it under my line art to make it more standing out, you know. So yeah, these are just the things that I found out I really want to use in my eye drawings. You just need to look for those things for yourself. Or the fact that I only draw 5 eyelashes. That's weird, but it works, and I saw a lot of people do it also. You can't really be completely original with those things. Your drawings, like a whole drawing, is original, but those little ways how you do things is not really original, I think. I don't know. So that was the last step, and I hope this explanation tutorial was helpful. This is the final piece. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if my explanation was on point. I mean, if it was good, and was I clear? Did you understand what I'm saying? You know, with my Slavic Polish accent that I have. I mean, I think that I was pretty understandable. So, anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do it for me to say thank you for this video if you liked it. And let me know in the comments what tutorials or other kind of videos would you want me to make next. Thank you for watching. I love you all, my subscribers and not subscribers. By the way, yeah, a lot of people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe to my videos. So if you're one of those people, I'm happy you like my videos, but can you, like, I don't know, subscribe to my channel? It would be really nice. I would be really grateful. Thank you. So I am going. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Wszczeprzesz, nie książczy brzmi w trzcinie. Should I make a Polish ASMR?